What is the crack, guys? It's me, the minion of AllCast Irish Gamers. That's my gamer tag for Master Duel. Write it down, stick yours in the comments, and also please make sure to like and subscribe. So I've been playing Master Duel since it released, and I have to say, this is, for real, the worst way to win in this game. You know, I don't mind taking the odd disconnection win here and there when my opponent has me dead to rights. That's just kind of shit out of luck. It's happened to me when I'm about to push for a game and connection fails or something like that. So, you know, you give, you receive, you know, it goes, what goes around comes around. That's okay. But this takes the biscuit. I'd heard about this online. This is my first time running into it. Let's just jump straight in. Obviously, I go straight in with the quick launch, trying to provoke some sort of ash or something. Didn't, you know, get a reaction, so that's fine. I go my normal summon, get rocket synchron on the field. Now I have a choice. I can, you know, keep going off into my links, or I could just go, you know, straight for Hulk and then use the special summon of that rocket synchron to go for Striker Dragon and get my boot sector. So I'm weighing up my options. What do I do? Does he have something? Will he have the nib? Does it matter? Screw it, I'm going to go for it anyway. Of course, the great thing about going for Hulk this early on is you will be pretty much guaranteed to then go for Striker Dragon and then LP, and then you'll get the LP effect. So it does sort of work out, but you definitely have to have that extra extender. You need to have that other monster to summon on the field. Usually it's with the Chaos Dragons or whatever, and that will ensure you get the Striker Dragon and the Pisty, so that all the arrows are pointing where you need them to go, so that you can get the Pisty effect off. I used to run Guard Dragon, but you know what, I dropped it. I'm like, it's a continuous spell, so it's very weak. Back row removal can stop it and stuff, so I was like, no, it's not really that good anymore. Not many Dragon Links are playing it, so you know, I dropped it. But either way, here we go with the combo. Get your boot sector. This is crucial because this gets you the extra monster on the field, so you can then link off for Pisty. So boom, with the boot sector, get your special summon of Recharger on the field. Nice, love to see it. Now I do really like this play with Striker Dragon, Hulk and Pisty. It's just a really good way of utilizing your banish zone if you have a banished dragon, you know, that you really want back on the field or whatever. But it's also going to be really good for summoning out Borderland when he eventually comes to Master Duel. So yeah, once you get Hulk on the field, you're pretty much guaranteed to go into Borderland. Then Borderland will negate a monster on the field, special summon back a rocket, and you just keep extending from there. But that's neither here nor there. We don't have Borderland yet, so at the moment you're mainly going to use this kind of play to, I don't know, maybe facilitate some sort of Borrow Sword play. But at the moment, I think I kind of have a good handle on it. I'm going to get my Red Eyes Darkness on the field, get rid of the Pisty, because of course Pisty is locking you into dragons, and you're not always going to want to just summon dragons. I know it's called Dragon Link for a reason, but there is other monsters in there, and Pisty is a bit of a liability after you've used its effect. You know, it's only got 1000 attack, so it's a bit of a sit and duck there. You're not going to get many uses out of it. Banish it while you have the chance. Use Red Eyes Darkness effect. Get back the Rocket Tracer. Now you can pop your Hulk, get him off the field because you need your extra monster zone, so you can go into Hieratic Seal. Going first, I just have to go into Seal every time. He's such a good card. He gets you some utility. You can either get out Absoluter or something like that. You can put in added cards that you can special summon, you know, like Armorphid Sloth or something, or you know, there's a few ones. There's the Aether card that can banish as well, but he's level 6, so I don't tend to play him that much. But I just really like it. I'm actually going to play Albaz once Mirror Jade comes out. So you float from Seals into Albaz, Albaz Contacts Fuse, and then you get Mirror Jade out. 1 seal into 3 interruptions. Brilliant, fantastic. Can't wait to do it. But either way, I chose not to go with Chaos Ruler here. I went for Borlode Savage instead, because I mean, you've already got a Link 2 in the graveyard, so it's a bit of a waste if you don't. I mean, if you go into Chaos Ruler and you don't burn anything good here, you're just ending turn with like Caught by the Grave and Seals. I mean, any deck can play through that. It's basically only 1 interruption depending on what kind of deck they're running. But either way, now I've got 2 interruptions and a Caught by the Grave. Not the best board I've ever built with Dragon Link, mind you, but you know what, it'll do for now. And funnily enough, it was enough, because the guy I was against did absolutely nothing. You're talking 10 minutes of this. Like, what was he doing? Moving the analog so that it didn't count him as being, not at the controller? This is absolute garbage. What sort of player does this? And I checked his deck. He's a Sword Soul player. A decent Sword Soul deck, might I add. Like, who does this kind of shit? Is this a bot? Are you a bot? Like, what the fuck?